Hey guys, so this is a cut part from a very long cut down stream, and if you want some context, please watch the videos before it, and please leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment on what I could do better next time, and maybe even come join me in the stream while I'm actually live. Links are in the description. Enjoy the video. He's so funny. Oh, lore time, story time. Hello, Luan. We're almost there. I can feel it. Indeed, a long journey it's been. Onward. Let's go. So now we're Donovan. Or Donovan. Or pronunciations. They always get me. Spikes. Spikes! Also, I always wondered how that didn't just cut Luan open, because normally when he does that dash attack, right? He slashes people with his knife. What is he doing here? Does Luan, like, have hands of actual steel? I bet the scars on that man's hand are unrivaled. Oh, God. He probably has insane amount of scars on his hand because of him doing this. No. When I played the game in 2000, I was terrible, but when I decided to replay the game a couple of months back, I one-shot it. I one-shot almost every level. Yeah. Like, your second run through and everything is like... If you've played a game for the very first time... That was also me with, What game did I play on the channel that I never played before? Hollow Knight. Because I will be honest, I did... Oh my god! Oh! I almost died again, but the movement saved me. This enemy is annoying as balls. Die. There, finally. But yeah, I have been playing Hollow Knight on my own a lot recently. Well, not a lot, but, you know, just starting from new. And when I first, like, died, you know that boss that, you know when I used to die at the Lost Kin and Nightmare Grim, or just normal Grim? Like, I used to die at normal Grim so many times, and then I fought him, like, on my bigger screen that's over here. Like, I fought him again, and I was like, did I really lose to this guy? Because, you know, at that point I already beat Nightmare King Grim, so it was like the normal Grim was just like, why are you so easy, you know? I was actually just confused. It's like, yep. Progression. Woo! And now we have Sentry. Thanks, Red. Very cool. I also do a T-strat to beat Grim for the first time. What did you use? Did you use, like, the Sharp Shadow? Because I used Sharp Shadow to beat him for my very first try. Ba, 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 ba. I'm just gonna buy some upgrades because I can. Which one do I want to do? I'm just gonna play Treasure Knight, I guess. When he did the pufferfish attack, I would spam Abyss Shriek under him with Club Song with Infinite Soul. Wow. He had infinite... I mean, that's also a really good strategy. Also, guys, I am gonna be honest. God Home definitely is happening. That's a promise. With Pokemon Violet, I've already started playing because Pokemon to me is more like a single player experience, I realized. And so it is, yes, it is coming. But that doesn't mean that I'm extremely terrified of it. Because the one thing in Hollow Knight that kept making me die were the boss fights. So pretty much having to fight harder versions of those fuckers, not gonna be a good time, is it? That's the one thing I struggled with in that game, the boss fights, and God Home is literally a harder boss rush. So, yikes. La, 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 Also, Shovel Knight, it probably has, like, one of the most fun water levels. It took you almost a month to beat the entire thing. Really? I'm scared. There are 5 boss rushes. Oh my god. Papa. Ow. 1.5 week. But yeah, look, you guys are way better at gaming, I think, than I am, so... I mean, you've seen how bad I am at Hollow Knight. It probably will take me like a year. I used to like, you know, something really rare happened the other day at school. Like, I like was really bored, and I was like, you know what? I just want to play, like, some Shovel Knight, music. Because, you know, Shovel Knight music's good. Shovel Knight music is just really, really good. So I was like, you know what? I want to play that. I don't have earbuds, so I just had to, like, you know, listen to it with my phone's own volume. And the people in my class, I kid you not, they were just most people in my class are like those, you know, Instagram / Snapchat guys or girls, or just like on TikTok and shit. So they have no interest in video games whatsoever. But when I played that music, and some people heard it. No, so look, hear me out. Some people heard the Shovel Knight OST that I was playing, and some people were literally asking me. They were like, "What song is this? It actually sounds really good." And I was like, "Okay, so a non-gamer enjoys the Shovel Knight OST that's literally based off old NES sounds." But I actually have a lot of school stories that are actually pretty funny. For example, when this is before Sonic Frontiers came out, by the way. There was like a few days off. It was probably like the Tuesday it came out. It was like a few days ago on that Friday, I think. Then the Showdown trailer released, and that one had really cool CGI. And I was like, yo. And they were asking me what I've done this weekend, and I was like, yo, I have seen the coolest trailer ever. And then my freaking teacher said, can I see it? And I was like, sure. And I was like, you know, I wasn't that caught off guard by it. I was like, oh, okay, he just wants to see it, fine. But like, he just wanted... But they are not into video games at all. But they are just like, you know, he just wanted to know. I was like, okay, I'll just like show him which one it is. Fine. He was gonna watch it on his laptop, like, you know, at the front desk. But this is what this man does. Watches the trailer without earbuds, with his laptop at max volume, and the music underneath the trailer was the main theme, you know, the I'm here, reaching far, like that one, the theme of the last fight. So it was just like, everybody just heard these emo screams, and they were just like, sir, what are you doing? And I was like, yeah. Because, you know how Frontier spouts a lot of emo songs? And I like those? Everybody in class was just like, what are you watching? And this is what he said, because I said, this is the coolest trailer I've ever seen. He said to my classmates, I'm watching the coolest trailer I've ever seen. Because I said it. And I was like, oh. So, now everybody knows what my music taste is, and people have laughed at me about it. But it's okay, I'm used to it. I'm honestly just used to it at this point. I mean, I was bullied from 6th grade all the way up to high school, so... I don't mind. Like, I've had so much pain that I don't feel any anymore. Yeah, I know, it is a big oof. But yeah, my life has been full of just weird and fun, kind of funny stories. For example, one time, this one doesn't have to do with school. One time I was on vacation with my parents. Like, it was like summer vacation. And we went to like, frickin', I don't know where it was. I think it was like Spain. So we went to Spain. And we were at this huge swimming pool. And at least no one else noticed, but I noticed this one dude, like, sitting, like, probably, like, 5 meters away from us. Like, we were just, like, on our, like, towel, sitting by the grass, watching, like, like, sunbathing. And I see this guy, and he was he was probably, like, 20 years old. Or maybe, like, 19 or something. He dead-ass could not keep his eyes off of the girls in bikinis at the pool. He dead-ass just, like... had freaking cat looks. He could not look away one way or another. So I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty normal, right? Because, you know, hormones, that's normal. But this is what this man did. I went to go to the bathroom, and I noticed that when I went to the bathroom, just before I went there, that same guy went in there as well. And there were only two stalls. There were only 2 stalls. I know, it was kind of shit. So, he was, like, on the right, I was on the left, but that doesn't matter. But while I was just, like, doing my business, I hear this guy, like, going, like, like, freaking moaning, and I was like, is he doing what I think he's doing? Is this man... I was legit like, is this man just legitimately doing what I think he's doing in a toilet stall of a swimming pool? I think he was, doing various activities in there. That I did not judge him for, but, I mean, at a swimming pool? So yeah, that happened. I went out of the stall. And, like, I walked back all the way over to my towel because I was like, this is weird. Saw him walking back to his own. Like, I saw him walking back to his own towel, you know, like, just basic. I saw him just walking back. And the look on his face was the most relieved look I have seen of a guy. And then that confirmed it. I was like, yep, that he definitely did just do that. In a toilet stall. And after that point, I never went into that stall the entire day. That stall was off limits. So are those spikes, but my mind is just like, spikes, fun. But it's not. So look, guys, I know that was kind of a weird story, but I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys. I mean, who else am I going to share it with? My friends have already heard it. Oh, wow, now I can't go back. So, guys, now my money is just stuck up there. Damn. Doesn't matter. Makes this playthrough a bit more interesting. Oh, God. Yep. Yeah. What I could just do, right, is like do an entire stream where I just tell stories, because I have a shit ton of stories. Because my life has been a mess. I was stuck on a rope when I was 4. Oh. That's, I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds awful. Oh, wait. I've just brought my ship to the surface, and already I find a beggar on board. I'm not here for a handout. Instead, I bring a proposition. You're sitting on it. Oh. An unrestricted salvage. Writes and places the enchantress's financier. Oh, I'll gladly spend gold to make gold, but how can I take your word that my investment would be secure? Our deals go far beyond words. Behold a glimpse of the power she commands. I'm gonna show you what power she commands by actually just murdering you. Because your boss fight isn't hard either, Treasure Knight. You probably have the easiest boss fight aside from King Knight. Ow. Come here. You fucking... Stop running around like a wuss. You were sitting on a rope for 2 hours. 2 hours! 2! That's a whole lot of time. Ugh. Well, Treasure Knight's dead now. That's a long-ass time. I feel bad. Have I also told you guys about the one time where freaking a girl tried to seduce me at one point, but in a very weird way? Have I guys told you that? Have I told you guys that story? I don't know if I have. If I haven't, I'm not gonna tell the story if you guys don't want to. If you have, I'm so sorry. Yeah, she kinda did something really weird, but then after that day, she never did it again. But that's just, but then that day after, she got a boyfriend, so I don't know. I'm not gonna question it. I didn't really like her that way anyway. You haven't heard it? Alright, so so the story goes, I think it was like my last study, because now I'm doing like a caretaking school, but I used to do a chef school, so I was getting like taught to be a chef. And this girl comes up to me just randomly and sat next to me and was like, hey, why are you sitting all by yourself? You know, just like asking normally, like, why are you sitting by yourself? Pretty logical question to ask, right? If someone's just sitting on their own. And I was like, yeah, I don't know a lot of people here yet. And she's like, oh, I mean, I could be your, I could sit here and talk to you if you want. I was like, sure. If you want to waste my time with me, sure. I didn't say that, but I wanted to. But she, for some reason, frickin' started, like, while she was talking to me, she was like doing like, she was like touching my leg and stuff. She was like putting her hand on my leg, and with her other hand, she kind of like got really close to the chest area while she was talking to me. And it made me kind of uncomfortable. But I know, but I was not just gonna be, oh hey Raze, but I was not gonna be rude, you know. I was just gonna keep talking. And she was like really talking really weirdly, like as if she was like, you know, she was talking to me as if she was my mother or something. But my, like, for example, my freaking, like how a stepmother would act in like, I mean, I don't even know how this would act. You guys could probably figure it out yourself, but she was acting really strange. And after, I thought nothing of it. I was just like, okay, sure. Let me just... Because I was, at that point, I was watching... Freaking... I was watching Sonic lore videos while she came up to me. So I was like, can you just go away? I'm busy watching Sonic lore, alright? Of course, I didn't actually say that, but... It's pretty much what I was like. And after that day, she for some reason stopped coming to school. But I did know someone who was, like, who talked to her a lot. Sonic over girls, yeah. Bye, Rays. But yeah, I didn't even like her in that way, you know. I was like, huh, what? Like, she wasn't my type. But I spoke to one of her friends, who was also, like, the person I talked to during class. Like, a whole bunch. I talked to her a lot. And she said, oh yeah, she stopped school, but she did get a boyfriend. And I was like, she got a boyfriend? When? She was like, around like 6 p.m. Which was literally like very close to the time where she left to do something else. Like, we had a conversation. I left at 5 because that was a very long school day. I left at like 5 p.m. And at 6 p.m. she got a boyfriend. So either she had two options and like tested me out first and then did the other guy, or my theory is that she kept doing that to random guys just sitting, and then one of them got extremely freaking horny. She noticed it and like asked a question or something, or asked to go on a date. So pretty much what this proved is I take bros and my hobbies before hoes. I take Sonic before hoes. By the way, and guess what? It was also it was also November when that happened. So that guy that she got with absolutely failed the challenge. He definitely failed No Not November. I didn't, but he did. Yes, he did. Yeah, I know, right? Both seem possible, but like... Poor... Yeah. She probably, like, was trying to make people lose or something. I don't know. That could also be possible, but also not, because I imagine not many girls know about that challenge. Normally I don't participate, but for, like, that year, I was like, you know what? Let me just try it. It was honestly pretty easy. Because at that point, I discovered the amazing... an amazing soundtrack. And I also played Titanfall with Pete. Titanfall 2. So yeah, it was pretty... it was going really well. And I figured out that the soundtrack of Pokemon Soul Silver. Do I know the game? Yeah, I do. I do know that game, yeah. What's it called? Anya, who sometimes comes to the chat too, was also one of my best friends and mods, who was also there at the party. She has the game. Isn't it? I know, I have seen it. I have not played it yet. It does look fun. I don't know if it's cool for streamers, but if you guys would like to see it, I could probably put it on like my wish list on Steam. Did they 100% it? I don't think they did. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of recommendations to stream certain games on my channel, especially from my friends. Like, one example was Super Meat Boy. The other one was Titanfall 2. The other one was... Frickin'... Don't Starve. My friends have asked me to play a lot of stuff. One of them even said I should stream I Wanna Be a Guy. I recently 100% Celestial, so hard and annoying. Oh. I mean, did you have... I mean, you found it hard and annoying, so I'm guessing you didn't really have that much fun, but... I hope the rest of the game was fun, at least. Fun at times, okay. That's good to know, that you didn't just get annoyed from it. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm just throwing it out here. Explodatorium or Stranded Ship, probably my least favorite areas in the game. But that's just an opinion. But yeah, I was like, I didn't know what Super Meat Boy was until I looked up what it was, and when my friend said I should do a series on it. Like, I didn't know what it was until I looked it up, but... Apparently it's a rage game, like a rage platformer. But we all know how angry I got just by trying to fight the lost kin, right? We know how angry I could get a video game, so I don't think that's a healthy idea. Oh yeah, I have the broken-ass float now. You gave up on Super Meat Boy? Yeah. I mean, it has... I have heard it has a really good soundtrack. Like, I heard one song from the OST before I actually looked at what it was. And it was the hospital... The hospital song. That one was really good. Someone also told me that I should play The Binding of Isaac, but... I don't know. Or Henry Stickmin collection, but I've already seen everything from that, so... Oh... You do like T-Boy? You also know what every item does? Really? Yeah, because P himself actually told me that probably Binding of Isaac wouldn't be a good idea to stream because of the game. The game requires apparently a... If you do stream it, I'll be super helpful. Yeah, I mean, you're always super helpful, Dennis. Same with you, Marcus, so don't worry about that. You guys are always appreciated in every single way possible. Just your presence is appreciated. Oh. The fact that you're willing to stick with me instead of like a very, very popular streamer like most people do. Oh. But like Shadow the Hedgehog said in the Twitter takeover, there's nothing cooler than supporting the little guy or something. I don't know if that's exactly what he said, but he said something similar. But yeah, anyway, back to Binding of Isaac. So, Pete told me that it probably wouldn't be a good idea to stream it just because of the fact that the game requires a lot of knowledge, so you basically have to know what every item does from the start. Otherwise, it's just like, oh, I got this. What does it do? But if I have someone like you, Dennis, then yeah, I could actually stream it. Yeah, I can if I have your help. But if I don't, then it becomes a whole lot harder. But then again, my parents' rules right now are that I'm not allowed to buy any games anymore, for this year at least. So until the end of this year, I'm not allowed to buy my own games anymore. And you might say, then what game did you ask for Christmas? I was honestly a bit too late for making a Christmas list. We'll be there for as soon as possible if you stream it. Thanks, Dennis. That actually means a whole lot to me. That you actually like watching me that much that you would just immediately be there. Show yourself, I've come to offer you a position in the Court of Alchemy Enchanters. Join us on Invincible Knights. Sounds important. Invisible Knights? Tell me more. Boom! You're clearly not paying attention. But yeah, for Christmas, yeah. I was kind of too late to ask what game I wanted. I want to try my best to be there. I mean, if you actually just can't make it, that's fine. I'm not gonna force you guys to watch me, you know. Your guys' health is more important to me than my own, so I'll just keep going. But I care about other people first, than myself. This probably is an unhealthy mindset, I know. But that's just how my mind is set. Because look at me now. I have pain in my torso from the trampoline park. I have only had 6 hours of sleep a night, which I usually should have like at least 7 or 8. My legs feel like they're jello, and I've wasted a lot of energy on the party. But I care more about your guys' enjoyment than myself, which is again an unhealthy mindset. But that is how I roll. Of course, I still take care of myself. Don't get me wrong, but if I could. Oh. I forgot how these sections worked. I thought I could use the scythe. Of course I can't. I can only use this. Imagine forgetting the whole gimmick of this area. Trick shot. Dun 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 dun. Spectre Knight died. Oh! Moonwalking? Woo! Slide tech. Wait a minute. I want to get the pose. I want to get the edgy ass pose. Hold on. This sequence is awesome. This sequence is amazing. He is actually not amused. And now I can do the edgy pose whenever I want. So now I can go up to these guys and just go... Yeah. Ugh. My voice is cracked. Oh yeah, by the way, next weekend I'll probably just be going back to my normal schedule. You know, streaming Saturday, streaming Sunday. Then I'll just be back to normal for a long while. So yeah, sorry for not, like, putting it out there a bit, like, sorry for not putting it out there completely. Like, just posting it on YouTube and Twitter probably wasn't enough. Sorry if I made you guys worry or something. But I'm here now. A bit more tired than usual, but the show must go on, you know what they say. By the way, this I feel like I prefer, because you know, Spectre of Torment has remixes of every single other like level from Shovel Knight, so they're all remixed. This remix probably is a bit worse than the original. I like the original, I think, a bit better than this one. Sorry if that's like an unpopular opinion, but... I mean, this one isn't bad, but the original hits different. Whee! Look, I like these sections because it's like... You know, these sections kind of are like, oh, look, this is the area where Shovel Knight was. How neat. You know? Like, it's really unique. Oh, God. I accidentally murdered a dog. Yeah, this game is also just a relaxing stream this time. Frontiers was, like, so overhyped. Oh, I forgot that if you hit the green blocks, you get bounced back, and then you get bounced back, you fall into the lava. I did some Hollow Knight art, if you remember. Yeah, I do remember that. And now my friends want me to do some Overwatch art. Overwatch art? I mean, look, if your friends want it, like, you first gotta ask yourself, do you want that? Do you want to, like, draw Overwatch characters? But if you think it's fun, go for it. I wish I could draw, but I can't. Oh yeah, by the way, I have been getting a lot of DMs on Twitter from, like, you know, artists who are like, hey, do you want, like, a background banner, blah, 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 and stuff like that. Honestly, I'm not a big fan. I mean, I get that they were just trying to, like, you know, make money with what they love doing, but I am also kind of scared to say no. You can do it for free. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna force anyone to do that. For now, I'm good with my logo, because the thing is, I want my banner to be something... If it would look good, I could try. You don't have to. I'm not gonna force you to do that. You shouldn't force yourself to do that for me. Like, not for me, for me of all people. Jesus. But, my banner, I was gonna ask my sister about it at one point. Because my sister is also the one who drew my profile picture. And, she's currently working on, Steven, by the way. She's working on the custom, like, the OJ Steven. Like, she's working on the OJ Steven right now. He's gonna have goggles, by the way, and it's gonna look adorable. But, you know, when the time comes, and I've, like, done many other games. Like, if you click on my name, you see in a little bit of your art. Okay, let me check. I want to see. You should also be blue because your character's blue. Yeah, she is gonna make him blue. Yeah, it's gonna be completely custom. But ooh, that's some good art, Marcus. I appreciate all art. Well done. Looks really cool. Yeah, really cool. It actually looks sick. But yeah, Steven is gonna have, like, blue instead of the pink. He's gonna have goggles. He's not gonna be changed that much, but it's gonna be, you know, just enough so that could be my own. But, anyway, the banner, my idea was if I, like, do a lot more new games that I haven't played before. For example, I now have played Hollow Knight, so, you know, Steven is a clear example of this, but I want the banner to be all, like, little tidbits of important things that happened during series. For example, as a homage to my old Minecraft Hardcore Origins world, because there I was the wolf class, because the Origins mod, like, makes you have certain classes to play the game. So it's probably gonna have, like, a bone or something, and then, like, it's gonna be a banner full of little, you know, Little Nightmares coming to mobile. Oh yeah, you told me about that. You did tell me about that. It is really cool, though. No, it doesn't matter. I also always forget I said something. Okay, I got the will. Now go back. Is there a way I can... Oh. Nope. Damn it. Well, that money's lost forever now. I mean, I always repeat shit anyways. But anyway, the banner will probably be like little tidbits of things. So it's going to be like filled with like Steven, maybe like a Breath of the Wild bomb, or a Sonic ring, and like maybe a what's it called, a vault key or a portal gear from Frontiers. There's going to probably be a Chaos Emerald. There's going to probably be like a Cuphead shot, like a Mug Chad. Like, Mugman is probably going to be there. You know, stuff like that. So, depending on how many series I do, the more people will be in the banner. Which I'm excited for. Can't wait to see that finished. And, of course, Steven will be in the center because, you know, he is the mascot of the channel. Yeah, maybe Isaac. If I do play Binding of Isaac, yes, he is going to be there. I was thinking of, like doing a one-off thing where I was like, oh, there's some cool Friday Night Funkin' mods, maybe I should... He's never taken Steven off and gone home. I'm not going to do it either. He is going to be by my side for all eternity. I will never leave my child! I am his father now, and he's the best. Did he just try to smack me? I've never seen that animation before. That was new, and I've played this story mode a bunch. I've never seen that animation before. Steven will be by my side. If we're gonna win together. I hope. I had a hover thing. Why did I not use it? What I was going to say is the what's it called? I hope there's like a Grimchild variant or something of Steven so that he could have a brother. I've been speedrunning it. Your best was 39 minutes. Jesus Christ. That's so fast. Fast as fuck. Wow, you're dead now. Imagine being that weak. You know, all I want, like if I could make one wish that had to do with this Twitch channel, and it had to be small, shit, that I could become at least an affiliate so that I can make emotes, because I want a Steven emote, so that you guys, so that when I play a game, You guys can, like, spam Stevens in the Normally it takes, like, 45 to 60 minutes. Oh. I mean, that's still at least, like, 20 minutes faster. That's still insanely good. Good job, Dennis. I'm actually really impressed. These speedruns impress me so much, man. Oh yeah, by the way, just a little announcement. The next Sonic Frontier stream will be a bit different. People do it in 16. Still, don't compare yourself to other people. Were you proud of yourself when you beat that? And if you were, then don't let it don't take it away from yourself. 32 minutes is still insanely fast. You don't have to be like a top runner. As long as you're proud of yourself, that's all that matters. I'm not proud of myself for this, but you could be proud of yourself for that speedrun. And if you're ever feeling like self-conscious to be like, oh, I actually don't, maybe I'm not that good at video games, just look at my gameplay here, and then you'll feel a lot better. How long do you think P5 will take? Probably more than a day. Or like an hour or two. If I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, an hour or two. If I'm not, probably 3. Because I suck at that game. I suck at Hollow Knight. But even if I suck at Hollow Knight, I'm still having fun, and that's literally all that matters. Every boss in the game back to back. What if you die? What happens if you die? Is it if you die that you go back to the beginning boss? I feel like I probably would pass out before I beat it. That's why it took you a month. Oh god. Wait, if you fight every boss, does that include the nightmare bosses? Or like the dream bosses, like Nightmare King Grim and stuff? Do I have to fight those again? Ah, no. Break time is over. Are you in the right place, ready to continue to dig? Very much so. In fact, I'm here with a business proposal. The Enchantress has need of excavators and wishes to employ the best. Well, you found the best at digging. My claws are sharp, my technique is flawless. Excellent. Then you only need... But I'm absolutely not looking for new work. And my break time is over. And exclusive bosses to go... Ah, no! I will try it. I will definitely attempt it. HP, though. Oh, I've lowered HP. Okay, then I'll probably be able to do it somewhat. If I, like, have the unbreakable... Because, you know, my strat in almost every boss fight in the game has been using your nail. Like, I use nail person. Like, spells are really good and everything. Spells are probably extremely good. Oh, you can also use fragile charms? Okay. Oh yeah, because it's like in a dream thing, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I am looking forward to that while also being nervous. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Wait, shit. Shit. Hey guys, so this is the end of this part of the whole stream. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what I could do better on the video. Follow me on Twitter for any updates or just me just saying things. And please watch me live if you have the time. Links are in the description to my Twitch. So, see you next time. Bye!